Good morning, gamers. Austin John Plays here, and today we're going to be doing something fun. Today I'm actually going to be doing a fun little road trip over to Pennsylvania to go pick up a brand new cabinet for the arcade, and I kind of want to give you guys a little tour of the home arcade I have going on. So that's what we're doing today. I always thought it was funny that, like, the episodes I do of me vlogging, they're not, like, you know, the most popular episodes. But whenever I meet someone in real life, they're always like, oh, I loved when you went to IKEA or put together that amiibo shelf. I think I'm referencing the same video. But still, I decided, hey, let's actually start vlogging a little bit. So I might do this a little bit more. I don't know. Also, this is my brand new Tesla Model Y, and I love it. I mean, if you guys enjoy the vlogging and stuff, smash the like button, and, you know, maybe we'll do one more. So we're in a box truck now. This is JP.
Hi.
And we are on our way to right outside of Philly. So it should be about an hour and a half, 2 hours each way. Of course, we're gonna have to stop for cheesesteaks, and we're gonna have to stop for some traditional road trip food, which of course everyone knows the greatest road trip food in the world is combos. Think about this, when was the last time you had combos and it wasn't a road trip?
Yeah, never.
Exactly.
Never.
So after a very long and bumpy trip, we are now in Coatesville, Pennsylvania. I don't think there's too much to really say about this place, at least not yet. We're just getting off of the highway now. And we're going to a place called EC Amusements, which apparently they get arcade cabinets from arcades that close down, and then they refurbish them and sell them on eBay. I feel like I should have better B-roll for this. Here's my hand. Original Initial D version 3. Fast and the Furious Drift. Nicktoons Nitro, Terminator Salvation. The Giant Guns, a Die Hard arcade, whatever that is. Time Crisis. I'm like in heaven here. This is what I'm picking up today. Crazy Taxi 1. All right, so there's good news and bad news. Good news is it barely fit in here. We had to take the top off. And the bad news is our method of securing it isn't going to work out too well, so we have to go to the hardware store down the road. In the meantime, we have to, Julian, if you will.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to be riding back here, keeping it in place so it doesn't die, and hopefully I don't die either. So it's now the next day. Yesterday we tried to get it inside, and 4 regular-sized human beings were unable to. It was just way too big and heavy, and I got a pretty nasty injury from trying to stick my hand in there and undo some bolts. Didn't go that well. So today, I actually have my personal trainer and some other trainers from the gym. You may remember them from the Ring Fit Adventure video. They're actually going to be coming over and helping me lift this because it is super duper heavy. And it's 7 feet tall, 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, and way over 400 pounds. And we have to get it up, I don't know, 5 feet of stairs. Great.
1, 2, 3.
That was very, very hard. Some of the biggest people I knew, and I tried to put it all or bring it inside, and that took a while, and that was painful and stressful, and I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And apparently I could just never, if I move out of this house, Crazy Taxi stays here, that's for sure. I pretty much just finished up taking it all apart, cleaning every single thing possible, putting it back together, making sure that it still works, and it does. And here it is. Crazy Taxi. This is the original game. This is not the Crazy Taxi V3 that's High Roller. That's what I'm talking about. I think that was an Xbox 360 release and incorporated all 3 games or something. And the start button works. The gauges are not real. They're just there for decoration. Steering wheel works and it's calibrated. The drive and the reverse works just fine. The mag strip reader doesn't work. I do have fresh keys for these locks, so I could get in there and take a look at the wires. Although, unfortunately, one of these was so rusted on that there was nothing I could do and I had to pry this off. So I'm in the middle of bending that back so I can actually put that back. And although I kind of like being able to get to the wires, there were so many tokens in here. like at least 30 tokens were in here. And what is that, like $20 in tokens? Down here is the power switch. Inside of here is all of the access to the CRT, which is very dangerous to open. I was given a nice warning from that. And then this top piece was off before, but now it's reattached, and there's a light inside of here, and there's 3 bulbs inside of here. These were all swapped out for LEDs, so they're more efficient, and golly, this thing is beautiful. And now it's all cleaned up. The chair was a little damaged during the move, so it's a little wobbly, but nothing out of the ordinary that you would actually find in the actual arcade. I do want to go and grab some stainless steel cleaner and really polish those pedals nice and bright. And then it's a matter of putting it into the arcade. I don't think I've ever shown off the arcade. Right now it's just all of this here, which is a few of the 1-up machines, the Pac-Man, Asteroids, and Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3. These are custom marquees that light up. I got these on Etsy. This is an original Nintendo kiosk from, I believe, Toys R Us. Had to be Toys R Us, because Luigi's Mansion 3, Link's Awakening, and Sword and Shield are on here. This bottom part is for Nintendo Labo. It's a touchscreen. And this part, it was linked up to the Raspberry Pi inside of there. But instead, I messed with the wires and I put a switch dock in there so I could just peel this back. And then I have the key for in there. And then I can just put in my switch. We usually use it for Mario Kart at parties and stuff. 2 more than 1-ups of Galaga and Centipede. And then this is something that I picked up recently. Our original GameCube kiosk. The controllers that were here were so horrible, I had to swap them out for fresh GameCube controllers. Perfectly intact, no travel on that. I still have a Weavebird inside of there so a third player can play, and right now it's Smash Melee. And this just opens up. Inside of here. I replaced the light that was inside of there with a Phillips Hue strip that also goes down the back of it so it all lights up at night. And I didn't like this CRT here, so instead I got the Carby. It's a HDMI adapter. This is originally what I had. I don't know where I got it from. It was 3D printed. It was cheap. It was horrible. And I finally went and got the real one. And this is just a small monitor, and I'm having some acrylic made up, and I'm gonna put speakers and amplifier inside of that, and then hook that up through the AV out. So I'm gonna have like real quality sound on this. And golly, I love how that came out. Did a little bit of reorganizing, replacing of things. So I have like, you know, one Pac-Man unit over there underneath an Atari Neon, and then on the other side I have Asteroids under, well, ignore that, it's the Nintendo one. Then over here we have the Sega one right by Crazy Taxi, and my whole house is automated, but I did put this on a separate command just because, you know, it plays loud rock music. Eureka, turn on Crazy Taxi.
Done.
You hear those fans whirl up? And then immediately you're gonna see the screen burn in right there. Insert coins, credit 0. That's from people, you know, not turning the screen off. Beautiful. Oh, we're even...
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
We're even getting the scan lines from the CRT. So there we go. That is the newest addition to the arcade here, which I'm now actively collecting machines. And this is my sitting room, but if the arcade keeps expanding, it's probably going to expand into here as well, which I obviously don't have anything in here yet. But hey, if you live in the New Jersey area and you know someone who's selling some dope cabinets, hit up your boy, me. Hit up me, I'm your boy. So I thought to myself, this would be a pretty bad video about me picking up a classic game without me actually playing it. I did decide to turn the volume all the way down on the game because, well, it's just blaring the Offspring, and I'm pretty sure that YouTube would give me a copyright flag on that. So I'm just going to be narrating what's going on here without so much of, you know, the Offspring playing very, very loudly. Anyone who has ever played this game in the arcade, you'll remember exactly that. So basically, if you're not familiar with the game, the whole premise is you go around and you pick up people. They have these little icons above their head that dictate their fares and how far that they're going to be going and how much money you're going to be making. Well, mostly about how far away they are. And you get extra tips and extra credit. Oh, don't run into cars and buildings. For going in between vehicles like that. You get all these little tips that pop up, and your real money comes once you start making combos for all of it. And then you have to go into reverse, and there's also a brake pedal here. I don't know if anyone's ever used that though. And the real secret is just driving next to all the cars. Basically, the person should think that they're dying, but not actually die. And that's the real secret to winning Crazy Taxi. You could also get some air, although the air isn't like the best thing for getting tips and combos and stuff. Pretty much everything you're allowed to destroy in the environment. There's also a whole bunch of sponsored segments like Fila, Pizza Hut, KFC, what else? Tower Records. For all the youngins out there, you had to go to stores to go buy music, and Tower Records was a very notable place in that you could do that. Also, a lot of U-Haul trucks, as we can see everywhere. And then once you start cutting through parking lots and stuff and through the parks, that's when you start shaving off those seconds. And every time that you complete a fare and get a fare, you're going to have this little time bonus added to your total time that you can play. Oh, and KFC. Don't know if I mentioned that one. Okay, come on. There we go. And then, oh, I always hate this strip. And then you could drive up here. And I don't know if you get... Oh, you do get credits for driving next to those cars. And then you can just hop off. It's better than going through that very small street over there. So the company that I got this from, I don't know if they replaced the wheel or something inside of here, but like, it feels so good. So tight, it has a spring back. Oh, I hate going to the church. And just, it feels so right. Like if I hold it all the way to the side and let go, it's gonna reset almost immediately. I also found out that for the Sega arcades, lots of things tend to go on them. But the one thing that doesn't is the screens, because they put a lot of quality into the screens. Heck, they did ever since the Game Gear, right? Awesome. And so far, I've only played this like 3 or 4 times since I've got it. And my highest rank so far, I think, was 27. So I've yet to break the top 20 of the arcade in my own house. Of course, all the other games here, I'm, you know, on the leaderboard somewhere. Except for this. But you know what? I'm doing pretty well. And we're raking up those combos and tips. So, oh, that wasn't good. I'm feeling a little confident. Once you start actually placing, it pops up on the right-hand side. Okay, not too sure how I'm alive from that one. There's also no damage to the vehicle, but if you drive crazy enough... Oh, let's see, that was only normal. Oh, and apparently this was also a fare, so perfect. Apparently, if you drive too crazy and you hit too many things, the person in your taxi will just, like, get out and run away, scared for their life, which I guess makes sense. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, no. No. Okay. Nope. Okay. You know what? Not one of my best runs. This is the area that I very rarely get over to. And hop up here for the heliport. Yeah, we're not doing the best on time this time. But I think the thing that messes me up the most is when you start off and you need to turn around all the way, and then you start burning out in place, and it takes a few seconds for you to actually start moving. It's a little rough when that happens. Oh, yeah. If you want to hit a nostalgia, I definitely recommend looking up the soundtrack to this game. Oh, there we go. Now we're ranking. Baseball stadium, half a kilometer away. All right, this one's gonna be a little tight, and you know what? I kind of want to. Oh no! Don't hit the bus. No. Good news, we're not that far. That was only normal. Come on. Nice and close fares. Nope, that's the heliport. Also half kilometer away. I feel like I'm just doing this drive over and over. Guess a lot of people need to go and ride helicopters. Not too good at cutting that corner. I gotta work on that. Alright, yeah, this person does not like how I'm driving. They're standing up, they're freaking out. Rank 57th, but we're down to 13 seconds, and that's not looking good. Also, I feel like all the fares over here are gone. Nope, overshot it. That's not going to be enough time to get to tower records. If I do like a perfect drive, I don't even think that's enough time. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Wow, that's some bad popping. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Shucks. 11 customers made $3,584, Class B, 52nd. So yeah. Well, there we go. That's Crazy Taxi. Well, great, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this vlog video where it's me vlogging. Great. If you've enjoyed it and want to see more vlogs, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. There's going to be a playlist probably right here-ish that's going to be talking about, other things that I've done. And great. Until next time, Austin John out.